Okay, we get the white pieces for today's video. That, of course, means e4. Our opponent is playing a modern defense. And against the modern recently, I've been enjoying just, like, throwing my h-pawn at them. I mean, I don't know if it's overly good at all, but it's good fun, okay? And that's kind of what chess is about, just having fun. So I think I might just throw my h-pawn up the board. There's a lot of pressure on this pawn, which I'm not overly a fan of. So let's go ahead and just push, I think. I mean, we've kind of just, like, negated our bishop completely, but what can you do? I could take. Not really seeing an issue with that. Let's go ahead and take. And now I think just lash out with these moves. I'm not seeing an issue here. I'm just going to throw this pawn up the board. Do they take? That would feel... Oh, I don't know. It's just such an uncomfortable position now for my opponent, isn't it? Okay, they allow me just to push again. Now you have to go back. I mean, that just looks really quite awful. Like, if I go here... Like, this is looking horrific. Maybe I should go here first. And then threaten this. Okay, let's go here now. Threatening to play here. I mean, this is an absolute clinic, guys. This is an absolute clinic. Okay. Can I now just bring my knight as well? Threaten this. I mean, there's just so much joining the attack. It's, like, actually quite terrifying. Like, how do you play against this? I think it's impossible. I think it's impossible. Okay, they take. So now I, of course, take back. They're potentially looking to set up some sort of discovered attack on my queen, but that's not an issue at all. Like, that would just be a huge blunder. Of course, take back with the pawn. I mean, this is like danger zone for my opponent. It's danger zone. What do you do here? Like, I don't actually know. You can't just take because my rook defends. Like, it's clearly an idea of putting my bishop here. I'm going to take this pawn. I'm just going to ignore my opponent's attacks completely and just take the pawn. Could I take the bishop now? And if rook takes, I just start pushing my own pawn. I mean, I can just push my own pawn now. I'm going to make another queen on, like, move 18. Move 19. Move 20. In that bracket somewhere. Like, what do you do here? Okay, they take. I just take? I'm just going to take, and if you play here, I just push. I just push. I make another queen. You have to take. I take, and then win your rook. Right? Why would you not take my queen? Why would you not take that? I think it's probably an idea to play here. And then when you take, I just win your other rook. But I'm actually just going to keep my other queen on the board because this is a lot more fun. I mean, how can I say no to having another... Okay, they just resigned. Well, good game to my opponent. I, of course, can't end there. Let's jump into game number 2. Okay, we get the white pieces for game number 2 as well. So we're going to go for e4. And we're going to play a Roy Lopez. Do they go for this Berlin? No, they go for an old Steinitz. So I play d4 here. It's my favourite move. They obviously can't take as well. They could have taken like this, but that'd be interesting. I'm going to push. Bishop's going to come out. And then I'm just going to take. I'm just going to take. And now we are already up a full piece. Let's drop our bishop all the way back to defend this pawn. I mean, this is a pretty solid start. It doesn't really get much better than this. I don't think. I mean, obviously, if I had a queen, I'd be a much happier man, but unfortunately, I do not. I quite like the idea of just developing my knight, but if you push, I kind of give you this connect 4 for free. You're really strong on the dark squares. So maybe that's not the best idea, but I think it's an idea, and that's kind of all that matters. Can I just play here? I mean, we'd kind of be giving up. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think probably knight to e2 is best. We'll go for this, and then probably get short castled and look for some sort of pawn break here. Maybe I should look for the pawn break first. No, you know what? I'm going to castle, and then we'll play this like c3 pawn break idea, I think. Is my opponent going to long castle? Is my opponent going to long castle is the question. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have this. I mean, I'm going to play here. Hopefully they take, and I just develop my knight. Okay, they don't take. Let's go here. And then I think I just want to throw this pawn up the board, in all honesty. Okay, I'm going to take this, though. Like, how could I not take this? Do I go here? No, I think I just take. I think I just take and then start lashing out with pawn moves. I don't know. I think this is okay. Okay, so they have a lot of pressure over here. Can I just develop my knight to this square, offering a queen trade as well? I mean, a queen trade would greatly benefit me because I'm up so much material. Okay, so they allow this, but then they take opening up their H file. I don't actually see an issue with this. I think I'm okay to trade queens, so I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it, guys. Could play knight here, threatening to win a pawn, but also threatening here to trade off another piece. Don't really see a major issue with this. If you push, I of course just go here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing an issue with this, and if you don't, I could just win a pawn here, so it feels worth playing. Okay, they do push. That's... Oh no, I don't. What am I doing? They just take my knight. That was stupid. If I go here, you take, and then I have nothing, so let's just drop back. That was really dumb. What a waste of time. What an absolute waste of time. It's like I forgot knights could go to the side. That was so stupid. Okay, they developed their knight now. Feels like I need to get my dark square bishop into the game somehow. But I do also want to start expanding my pawns. Because if I could go like here, kick this bishop back, that feels pretty good. Does feel pretty good. And then get my bishop out. But then you just go here, so it's like maybe I just develop it to d2. Feels a bit passive, but at least then I kind of open up my rook. Yeah, let's play here. Looking to bring the rook round, I guess. Okay, that's quite scary. Yeah, that's very scary. I'd completely missed this. I'm not going to lie. I had completely missed this. Couple options. I could go here, but then you just take. So maybe I go here. Just opening up a path for my king to run. Maybe that's the idea, because, like, I don't see how h3 could work. Like, this is a massive oversight on my part. This is a huge oversight. I played this very poorly. I think I got very complacent just immediately being up a knight. But yeah, this has been pretty tragic, actually, since then. Let's take back with the rook, because we're threatening this pawn. I also don't... Oh, I can allow this, because my knight... so I could actually just pick up this pawn. You can't play here. And you can't take my knight, so we're good for now. If you go here, I just take... I don't know. I think we're doing fine. It's not pretty, though. It's really not pretty. Could look to just start pushing pawns. Just want to make this as uncomfortable for my opponent as humanly possible. Okay, they move their knight attacking my rook, but now can I not just take? Or just give this check? What? Am I blundering something here? Have I blundered? Or have they blundered? I think they've blundered. Okay. Now what's the play? What is the play? I'm like really confused here, but that's okay, I think. Let's go here and look to just sort of double stack. I mean, I could have given this check, actually. Probably a bit of an oversight. Yeah, this looks very uncomfortable here. What's best? What check is best? If I go here, it sort of forces you off the 8th and 7th rank, so you have to step forward somehow. We cover these squares already. If I go here, then it's only these squares in which are... I guess that's quite terrifying, actually. I guess that is quite terrifying. I think this is the better check of the two. If you go here... Oh my god. What is going on? Here? And then here? And then here and here? Where else can you go? Like, you can't take the pawn. Guys, am I a genius or what? Let's jump straight into a game review and see if my accuracy is less than, like, 80. Oh, it's 90. Okay, we actually had a good game. Okay, now we're talking. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop came out. This is the Roy Lopez. This move D6 is the old Steinitz. It's like ultra solid if you play properly. I play D4 here just because it's very aggressive, and if you don't know your theory, like, you're just going to push and win a knight. So it's like, I don't know, like F6 is quite horrific. D5 is a mistake. What? Why? Oh, because of the move 8. Yeah, so you're meant to play this move A6 here. So that, like, if I were to take, it would have to be with the bishop, because if I take with the pawn, you take, opening up your A file. So it's, but they just blunder completely, which is not good. And then from here on out, I feel like we play pretty solidly, and our opponent does not. I mean, it got a little bit scary at some stage. Not here, but about here. When they took, I took, knight came back. This was just a huge mistake. And yeah, there's a forced mate in 6 now, starting with this bishop move. What would have happened, actually, if we were to move this rook? Because obviously, like, if you go here, surely it's like a similar idea of going here. Oh, it actually wants E5 check. I mean, I'm never finding that, am I? Okay, so moral of the story is this bishop move is best. They step forwards, this check. Rook E8, they have to block with a knight, and that's checkmate. So guys, shows you 2 games today of me absolutely cooking some 1300 fools. If you did enjoy this video, smash that like button and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.